Say that one more time.
When Ted first came out in 2012, it was everywhere. A talking teddy bear, insulting children and ruining Mark Wahlberg's life somehow became one of the biggest comedies of the decade. But now, it's 2026. Comedy has changed, audiences have changed, so the real question is Ted still funny today, or is it just nostalgia carrying it?
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me thunder, cause you're just God's farts.
Back in 2012, Ted felt shocking. The idea was simple. What if a wholesome childhood teddy bear grew up into a complete menace? And that contrasted all the heavy lifting. Ted wasn't just crude, he was crude in a body that shouldn't be. That's why the jokes landed. Plus, Seth MacFarlane's humour was at its peak.
So you think you got what it takes?
I'll tell you what I got. Your wife's pussy on my breath.
Fast insults, pop culture references, no time to breathe between jokes. It felt rebellious without trying too hard. Here's where things get uncomfortable. A lot of Ted's humour relies on gay panic jokes, shock value insults. Say the worst thing possible and move on.
Sorry, little guy, but my bear isn't for sale. See, I've had him since I was about your age. He's very, very special to me.
Stand up straight when you're talking to me.
Why the fuck would he say that?
And in 2012, that flew. Today, those jokes don't hit the same. And that's not because people are too sensitive, but because we've heard them 1,000 times since. What once felt edgy now feels lazy. At the time, audiences weren't exhausted by this style yet, so it worked. But here's the thing, Ted isn't unwatchable. A lot of it still works really well. The chemistry between John and Ted, still solid. The commitment to the absurd premise, still impressive. And some jokes, especially the improvised feeling arguments, still land.
What the hell your problem? You breaking my wall! I'm breaking your wall!
Also, the movie knows exactly what it is. It never pretends to be smarter or deeper than it needs to be. And honestly, Ted being a terrible influence is still funny because the movie knows he's the problem. Here's a take people don't talk about enough. Ted isn't meant to be likeable. He's selfish, immature. He actively ruins John's life. And when you rewatch the movie today, it almost plays like a cautionary tale about refusing to grow up. The issue isn't Ted's behaviour. It's whether you still enjoy watching this kind of chaos. If you do, you'll laugh. If you don't, the movie feels exhausting. So, would Ted be made today? The short answer is yes, but very differently. Take a look at the show, for example. They did it right. The Ted movies walked so that the series could run. They gave us the character, the attitude, and the chaos, but the TV series refined it by focusing less on shock and more on character, timing, and smarter setups.
What?
How often would you say you have intercourse?
It's none of your goddamn business.
Every 6 months.
And what about anal?
Dude,
Jesus
seriously.
Christ!
She said yes. Hilarious.
The series proves that Ted doesn't just work as a joke, he works as a comedy character. And that's why, surprisingly, the Ted series does the humour better than the movies ever did. The concept is still strong enough to survive, but the jokes would be sharper, more self-aware, and less shock for shock's sake.
Hi, I'm Ted.
I'm Sheila.
Oh, let's not ruin things.
So, is Ted still funny today? The honest answer is, sometimes. It's not as edgy as it once was. Some jokes age terribly, but the heart of the movie, the absurd friendship, still works. Ted didn't age gracefully, but it didn't completely fall apart either. It's a time capsule of early 2010s comedy, and whether you laugh now says more about you than the movie. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe and comment. Is Ted still funny to you, or should he stay in 2012?